definitely lost out with this because I'm taking this. This one got no to
Did
the
he finish
what?
the site picture yet? For next week, first episode?
Oh, Maurice. Oh no, I don't know. You know the episode is already recorded. But no, he gonna finish because I'm gonna. He got to tomorrow to finish because I'm gonna schedule it so that it go up on Monday. Or I'm gonna just do it myself. You feel me?
Yeah, because you done made the post already, so
Yeah,
you know, you might not be on your stuff. Like,
I know. I know. That's why I said I know I gotta do it. I got me some vegan mayo because I want to make potato salad, but I don't want it all that. Mayo ain't no good for you.
oh, I know.
So,
The squat legs.
pretty much. All the shit in my way. Oh, Kamari left this. That's some garbage, man. I love that little boy. And how I know that me and Mario's relationship is strong, even though we don't do the podcast together no more, is because he don't trust nobody with his son. He said he's never let nobody watch his son that was a friend. He's never let nobody watch his son but the grandparents and the daycare and the mom. So I was like, not that he had to tell me that. I knew that already because you know, I know how he feel about his son. So I said, oh, he trusts me with his son. That's a big deal. I said, because your kids is, and then it's like, and I knew because the way he always talked about his son, even back when we worked at, me and him worked at Smithfield together. And he was like, Kamari told me, he was like, Uncle's here. It's time for me to go. He put his shoes on. And then when we leaving, he thought Mario was going with us. He said, you not coming? And he just started crying. I said, oh Lord. I said, he be all right. He's like, oh, call me, bro. I'll just come and I said, this ain't my first go around. I was like, he fine. He'll stop that crying. I thought I had a whisk, but you know what? I think we did and it broke.
Yeah, it did break. It was a plastic one.
Yeah.
It was great.
But I'm looking for the baby blue. Oh, here it is. Because I can use this too. Yeah, I'm talking about, I'll take some of this. You crazy. Trying to take my stuff. You had a bad day? Why you have a bad day? Yeah, I heard you. I saw you in the camera talking about, oh yeah, because look at all that stuff. And oh, you did it? Oh yeah, you did. See? You see how much more space? You put them in there?
Yeah.
I appreciate you, Pop.
Took some stuff out.
That's what I told you to do.
I'm taking more stuff out.
What more you gonna take out? What more? No, we don't need no more cups now. We don't need no more mugs.
I want to take my glasses out because
Oh, you can take those glasses. Yes, the glasses can go over there. You can take those wine glasses out because those are only for special occasions.
Yeah, because that was the purpose.
Yeah, that's fine. Text the goddess that I'm on live for me.
It's not popping up on my feed.
I don't know. Some people say that, and then some people get it, and some people don't. Cause I had people on live yesterday with me that my regular people who come on my live, and it was like I haven't been on it because it hasn't been popping. I'm making some banana pudding. I don't know why I did that. So I am cooking. We doing it the old-fashioned way. We are cooking the pudding on the stove. The old-fashioned way of making banana pudding. Cooking it on the stove.
That's the old fashioned.
It used to not be instant pudding. It used to be cooking it on the stove, making it with they used to make it from scratch. My grandma would make it on the stove. She'd get the vanilla bean, cut it, all of that.
Oh, I never did it.
That's honestly, it tastes better than this way. This is the faster way. The slower way is better. Cause my grandma would just whisking it nice, and then when she'll make it, she'll pour it over. It'll look like a little liquidy, but it'll tighten up while it's in the fridge. And when you eat it, it'll be like a cube of just moistness. Fuck! I love my grandma, even though she pissed me off.
Where's the blender? I mean, not the blender. Where's the hand thing?
It's down there. I don't like using that shit. I don't like using that shit. And I can't use it on here anyway because I have to do it nice and slow. But no, I don't like. You text her and let her know, Jasmine, and tell her I'm on live. Just say Zafir said he's on live.
You know how to call her.
Huh? You said what?
You know how to call her.
I said the goddess. My day was okay. I did tooth shopping. I had my nephew today. He's 3. I had my nephew today. I worked today. I'm working right now. What else? I went and got food for my family. It's crazy. Why when we food shop do we go buy food that same day? You notice that like anytime I go grocery shopping, 90% of the time we eat out that day. Like most of the time I do. I don't know what that's about, but most of the time when I go food shopping, I end up like going out to eat that day. I don't know what that's about. Cause I'll be like, oh, I just went grocery shopping. I don't feel like cooking. Grocery shopping is a lot of work. Especially me, I go by a list on my phone. I write a list up on my phone. What do you work for? What do you do for work? That's a lot of things. I'm an entrepreneur. It could be the group home. It could be a client. It could be an AFL. It could be a one-to-one. It could be an HHA. It could be my stock portfolio. It could be my rental properties. I don't even know other than entrepreneur. I do a little bit of everything. I play with everything, and I get money from everywhere. that's just the easiest way to say it. Because I don't get one check from just one place. Every time I get paid, it's always from somewhere else.
I'll get a check in the bank.
Yeah, because I got my tenants here. We got the second house here where we have the tenants. We have Lamar, my best friend. He's also technically a tenant. You see how I just gave you a title? You're welcome. I said, you welcome. Your first time, you welcome. Oh, shit. Miracle back there like, that fuck nigga.
Yeah, she full of it.
I hear Christian going the fuck off. Let me go tell him about himself real quick. Christian, why are you screaming? Come here. Come here. Why are you screaming? You watch your mouth. Don't you bark at that cat. What's wrong with you? I'm not finna be petting you like this. What's wrong with you now? What's wrong with everybody? Look, y'all done tore the blinds up. Y'all got y'all own room, and y'all don't even respect y'all own room. You wanna say hi? That's my baby. All right, now I gotta go wash my hands because I'm making banana pudding. Oh, you want some pets too before I leave? Oh, my other baby wants some pets. All right, I got too close to his butt. He don't play that. He don't play that that stuff with his butt. He don't play them games. Don't get too close to his butt. He get mad. All right, Christian, I gotta go. I gotta wash my hands. I'll pet you later. Let me wash my hands while I sit up here. Ooh, fuck. I forgot I got my wedding ring on. Shit. I hate when I forget I have my wedding ring on. I had to take that shit off. Shut up, Apollo. I gave you a chicken foot. Eat your chicken foot and be quiet. I swear, they ain't got no respect. I gave that damn dog a chicken foot and he's still in there whining. Oh, I seen all her hair was back on her butt when I was petting her today. I didn't know that.
Yeah, baby.
And you're in the tail too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't be paying attention. She always running. She let me. She came to me today to be
Right,
pet.
baby.
She came to me today to be pet. So I said, oh shit. I said, oh, your hair is back on your ass.
She got pregnant and her hair came back.
Oh, yeah, she need her prenatals.
Shit.
It's gonna grow them nails in them. Y'all look. This your third time being pregnant. You ain't nothing. You disrespectful. Disrespectful. Your third pregnancy in how long we had her? I got her in 2022. No, I said I got her in 2022.
Oh,
Yeah, Miracle been here, living here since 2022. I got her for Maurice that Christmas because she had CJ on April 18th, 2023. This is CJ's birthday month. He'll be 2 years old.
and the first one, the shortbread, ain't even making a year yet.
Shortbread just made 3 months. You're like, God damn, bitch. Like, take a break. You popping that pussy too much. And it's like, damn, it's not even like she an outdoor cat getting fucked out. She over here getting fucked by Christian and CJ.
Like, you know, my niece told me, she said, who's the
I'm
daddy?
cooking banana pudding. Who's who?
She said, my niece said, who's the daddy? I said, I don't know.
Both of them. Because you know they can have like 4 or 5 baby daddies.
I don't know.
Yeah, they can have so it could be both of them. They both can have. Yeah, they can carry multiple babies by different fathers. So it could be some of the kids could be Christians, some of them would be CJs. That's how it goes.
I wonder how that's going to turn
We will never know because you can't look at them because, for instance, Christians they had she had 4 the first time that was orange, 4 boys that were orange, a gray one, and then you saw the old one, the one that Sam had. Christian's mother was orange, but he's black. You know, Miracle got a little different. She's multicolored. You know, so it's like, and then CJ's just orange. It's like you really can't tell because Christian made 4 orange babies the first time. Like his mother was literally looked like CJ. Mm, and look at her. I said she should be by May 1st. You should have another litter. I'm thinking by May 1st because I checked her today. You know, I went around. She laid flat on her stomach and stretched out for me because I this is a massage you do for them when they're pregnant. You don't touch their belly. Don't touch her belly while she's pregnant because it can cause her to miscarry. Yeah. Don't be touching her belly like rubbing her belly at all. I don't rub their belly when they're pregnant. The only thing I do is I rubbed the back right in the middle of her back, and then I took my hands and I smoothed them over to the side. And I felt, and I said, okay, about 3 weeks, 3 more weeks, some month. You know, I said, I could feel it. I said, because it's tight now. I said, yep, 3 more weeks to a month. I said, this is fucking ridiculous. We got to get her fixed. Because they going to keep fucking on her. Like, until you move into your place at the end of the month, they going to keep fucking on her.
So that means she can be pregnant and still have more babies.
Yep.
And then
She can have them babies right there and get pregnant again the same week. That's how serious I'm dead ass.
that's another too much for me.
I'm telling you, you don't have all the motherfucking babies in your
Why you gonna do me like
cause they ain't staying here. They ain't living in my backyard either. Cause I don't want my backyard to be piss and shit. As I don't want my backyard to be a litter box. I already got wild animals that do that. Like, you talk about keeping 7 animals. I said this nigga crazy. You know they got outdoor cages for cats. They have the tall livable ones where they can be outside.
just keep inching and inching. Just like when I went to the bathroom.
Anytime you go to the bathroom,
Went
she
to the
come.
bathroom. This chick be in the living room on the couch.
Always.
No, you ain't supposed to be in there.
Anytime you come out that room in the middle of the night, I catch a miracle. Especially when I be at work. I see the camera going on. And I don't even check it half of the time. But when I see somebody keep moving in the living room and it's not you just going straight to I'll be like, that's miracle. I already know. And then I go check it and I'll be like, yep, there she is walking on my couch. Being a bumper clot. That's it. Disrespectful.
Like this chick.
For real, for real.
Man, I gave you the wizard.
You said what?
I level up my character to 60.
You did what?
I'm playing Diablo.
Oh, I'm like, huh? You did what?
I'm a necromancer.
Oh, well, look at you.
And then I got my sister, she's a wizard.
Did the goddess text back?
Who? Which one?
Jasmine.
No, goddess has not text me. We don't talk
I know.
at all.
I know. No, I said, did she text back after what I told you to tell her?
No.
Well, she saw it. She was on talking to Maurice last night. She's like, I need to text you more. How are you feeling after the accident? And I was sitting here, for instance, I'm not saying anybody got to care about what goes on in my life. This ain't even for Jasmine, but this is for another friend. I'm not saying anybody got to care, like, to the degree of, like, everything that goes on in my life. But when something traumatic happens, you should have called me and said something if you're my close friend. And I ain't talking about Jasmine. That's all I'm gonna say. I said I'm not talking about Jasmine. I'm just saying other close friends. When Maurice got in his car accident and I let them know, they ain't say not a fuck thing. And then when I posted on, I just said not you. I said other than Jasmine. She on the live. Didn't I just say other than Jasmine, man, times? Other than Jasmine, yeah. Just certain people or people who live here in North Carolina and didn't even step out of the country to stop by and check and see how I was doing or how my husband was doing. Because my husband was out of work because he was in pain. He was hurt. So, girl, ain't nobody talking about you. so, yeah. So, for the people who live here, and then for the other people in New York, gonna sit here and say, because I said, somebody was listening to the podcast, they was like, what's up, Gerald? They was like, oh, I didn't, then they gonna text Maurice like, oh my God, you okay? But you know what, I don't know if you remember the podcast where I said, anybody hearing about that, some people will just be hearing about this accident now on this podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cause I didn't tell nobody. I didn't just post it until like this past week. But that accident been happening.
Yeah, that's when you did. You did that on your beach thing.
Yeah, I did that on purpose. I was throwing shots at people. That's what. That's what. I am making some banana pudding. I'm cooking the banana pudding. I'm cooking the pudding. I'm doing it the old-fashioned way, like grandma. I'm slow. I'm doing a slow stir. I'm doing the grandma way. I ain't doing it the old-fashioned way. Well, the new way of just doing some quick-ass pudding. So I gotta move this back and forth, real slow, real tight. Make that bitch wanna pop the night, wanna fuck around, find out who the fuck I is. But you know who the fuck I...
She need to go to pop.
Miracle, you be popping that pussy. You be popping that pussy. This your third little bitch in 2 years. You doing too much. Oh, not my Mario. Yeah, it's taking a while because I gotta mix it. Bumba clot. I'm gonna call you when I get off, Jasmine. I'm just doing this. I have to go live for at least 30 minutes a day in order to keep my numbers the way they need to be. Ooh, this is coming out better than I thought. And then it says to let it sit in the refrigerator for 5 minutes, and then I can start putting it together. It says it should tighten up. I'm gonna let it sit in there about 10, 15 minutes so I can have me a session. Are you driving home, baby? Okay. The goddess, Lamar said you don't be talking to him.
Right, goddess.
You said you changed. Yeah, because who are you? I'm sorry, not trying to be funny, but baby Rhino, I don't really remember you. So what was your name before? Yeah, Lamar said that you don't be talking to him, Jasmine. He don't like Space Taco. What up, man? What up? Oh, baby girl. What up? I forgot. What's up? That somebody was asking about you yesterday on live. She said you don't talk to her, Lamar. She said you don't be talking to her. So how you gonna say she don't talk to you? Y'all,
Our last conversation was a good morning.
how many months ago?
6.
You said what?
February 6th.
February 6th.
Good morning, that was it.
Well, you know what? Y'all work hours are different, so it's understandable. And then
I don't know what she does, like what she wear or
she can be on her phone at the job she had now. The job she was at before, she can be on the phone. But you can't be on the phone at your job either. So it's just like, yeah, you can't be on the phone at your job. She said you leave her on red.
I leave her on red. Is that a good thing?
I don't know. That's not a good thing. Look, it's thickening up, y'all. I feel like somebody grandma doing it like this. This the old fashioned way. And I'm in the South too. Ooh. Mm. Yeah, but yeah, I did not know you changed your name, Space Taco. That's crazy. Somebody was asking about you the other day. So these are the cookies I like to use. Don't get me wrong. I think I have vanilla wafer too. I do. The Great Value brand. I sure do. My nephew was here, and he was already asking, cookie. And you know, that's my baby. I gave it to him. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. We got Cash here, Jasmine. You want to see Cash? Don't go nowhere, Lamar. I'm coming back. Let me show you Cash, Jasmine. We babysitting. Cashy. Come on, Cashy. Look, I'm trying to show Jasmine Cash. Come here, Cash. Ooh. Cash. Go over there. Come on. Y'all remember, that's Cashy. We a baby. Oh, put your dick away. Oh, you gotta stay in here because I'm cooking. I'll wash my hands again now. But yeah, that's Cashy. Oh, Christian. Let me show you Christian. He was just got done doing his damn screaming. Apollo, shut up. Christian said, don't be coming up in here waking me the fuck up. I'm sleeping and shit. Oh, Apollo, his stink butt in here, he in the cage. He in the cage. He in prison. Cause he playing too rough with the other dog. You cooking mac and cheese. Let me find out you know how to cook. How do you get out of depression? You gotta pat yourself on the motherfucking back. You gotta encourage yourself. You have to stop looking for validation from others and find it in yourself. You have to read the word. Whatever word that is for you. I don't tell people how to believe and what to believe. But you have to put all that failure and that not feeling fulfilled and not feeling like you're gonna do anything in life and that you're stuck, you gotta put that behind you. You gotta stop thinking, I'll do it tomorrow, and do it today. Whatever it is you wanna do in life, do it today. Do it tomorrow. Do it that day. Do it every single day until you get what you want. If you desire to move away from depression, don't forget about it. Deal with your trauma, heal from your trauma, and move the fuck on. And I'm just saying, don't sit up here and stay like people who stay depressed. Don't get me wrong. Everybody go through depression in a different way. I go through depression, but I don't allow myself to sit in it. That don't mean that I just act like it ain't going on, but I don't sit in that shit. Because at the end of the day, I got a family to take care of, and I have to take care of myself mentally to be here for my family. So I get up every day and I choose happiness. I don't always feel happy, but I choose it. It's a choice. And I look to be grateful. So right now I'm doing a journal every day where I talk about gratitude and what I'm thankful for. Instead of saying what, oh, I wish I had this, I wish I had that. What I do now is I say what I'm thankful for. I'm thankful for my family. I'm thankful for my home. I'm thankful for the ability to take care of my family and they don't have to stress about any bill or anything. I'm thankful for my animals. I'm thankful for my roof. I'm thankful for my investments, for my business. I'm thankful for the friendships that give me value and that are appreciative of me, and I appreciate them. It's a choice. Yes, and you have to be okay with realizing that everybody that comes with you in this life in the beginning or even later on in the middle ain't gonna go with you all the way to the end. That's okay. Stay focused on your race. Run your race. Be parallel and race with yourself. Don't worry about what nobody think. Don't worry about how nobody feel. Let me tell you something. If I could get rid of my own toxic ass mother, I tell anybody, if I could deal with getting rid of my own toxic ass mother and that hurt me, but guess what? I knew that it was going to only keep me in that depression. I could do anything. And yes, like Jasmine said, what you're not changing is your choice. Happiness is a choice. And I'm not saying depression is a choice because sometimes we do not have the tools to navigate through it. So we keep repeating the cycle of being in depression. But what you have to do is you have to realize it's so simple and it's so not simple. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result. We do that with depression all the time. Anybody that has faced depression and repeatedly goes through it sometimes knows that as people, we genuinely don't mean to do it, but we repeat the cycle of our depression over and over and over. You know why? Because we don't know how to do it any other way, because we haven't either got the tools, we don't know how to navigate. If you can't afford therapy, if you can't seek therapy, read a book. Read a book on how to deal with, because sometimes people don't realize that toxicity ain't just everybody else around you. Sometimes it's you. Sometimes toxicity is you because you have toxic ways. I'm not talking about you personally, but you may have toxic ways that attract those same spirits to keep coming in your life, to keep attaching themselves to you, to keep being the succubus, to keep trying to take from you. And sometimes people will sit in the audience of your life to laugh. They ain't there to clap. They there to see the badness. They there to see the depression. They there to see the failure. That's why a lot of the shit I do, I don't even tell people other than my close friend, like my friend on here, Jasmine. That is my true friend right there. That's my little sister. I don't really be telling people everything I got going on because you can't tell everybody. Because you don't want everybody in your audience. Sometimes it's better to have 3 people in the audience instead of 100. Because the 3 people in that audience will be the people who support you genuinely and faithfully and honestly without the constraint of thinking of how you're going to fail and how they may be better, because they're not in competition with you. Versus 100, the other 97 people could sit in that audience and truly don't give a fuck about you. And as soon as you mess up in any way, oh, you heard about Gerald? You heard about Jasmine? You heard about Lamar? You heard what happened to them? Oh, they lost their car. Oh, they lost their house. Oh, they lost their job. When people gossip about you, or people even tell the truth about you and it's none of their business, that's a toxic person. Oh, I don't give a fuck about nobody dying either. And I'm I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Who you are in life does not change who you are in death. I don't need to speak on you to heal from you. But I don't need to engage with saying anything nice about you when I know I truly don't feel that way. Like, yeah, like I don't even speak on people I don't like. I don't like you, I ain't speaking on you. I don't like how you treated me, I ain't speaking on you. I'm not gonna speak on you negatively, I ain't gonna speak on you positively. But don't sit up here just because you dare think that you about to get oh yes, oh my God. Oh, they was a good person. No, bitch, you was toxic, you was the devil, you was evil, you was a stealer.
Right. So like I told my niece.
When my grandma died, they said, you going to the funeral on my daddy's side? I said, huh? I said, why would I go? I don't have no connection to that lady, other than she being related to me because of my father. She didn't treat me right. She didn't like me. She was mean. But I didn't have to go in on her about it. I just decided not to say anything. And I decided to mind my damn business and say, no, I don't want to go. But I was a child when I said that, and they forced me to go. And I was up in that funeral. I ain't crying out a fucking bit. I just was like, when the repast, because, who cooking?
That part.
Because I need to know who cooking it, because if I need to know if I'm going to eat or not, or if I need to wait till I get home. And I went to that repast, and I didn't eat. I said, I got to leave up out of here. No, I wouldn't go. Let me tell you something. My mother lives about 12 minutes from me. God forbid if she passed away. I love my mother. I wouldn't go to her funeral. And it wouldn't be to torture or disrespect her in any way. It would be to remain respectful to her. Because in the place that we are now in this season of life, I have nothing positive to say. And my mother, as she says, I'm a real ass bitch. She wouldn't want me there to be fake either. And I respect that more than anything. I respect people who are honest about who they are. Yo, funeral food be hitting. I ain't gonna lie. That mac and cheese. You heard me? I said that mac and cheese. I know we ain't shit. But when I be like, who cooking? That's what I be saying when I go to, I be like, who cooking?
You gotta have macaroni and cheese, fried chicken.
That repast food, ooh, especially the desserts.
Right.
The desserts, it be like Christmas. Them desserts.
Them pies, cakes.
Yeah, I be like, that food be hitting.
Oh, really good. Like y'all can't go like this on the regular.
How do you be happy all by yourself? Find happiness by yourself, with yourself, alone. The way to attract happiness in people is to find it by yourself. Jasmine said the chicken specifically. Yes. Lamar just said fried chicken. He just said fried chicken too.
That chicken be on point. Like, okay.
Okay. Oh, I gotta do my mushroom coffee. Sit with yourself. Take yourself out on a date. Well, Jasmine, there's more than just you and this one person on this live. Listen, everybody say that. I'll be cooking. I'll tell you right now, I'll be cooking. Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday to cook for. Every time I cook for Thanksgiving, I want everybody around me. Because I like to sit back at the table and be like,
I did that.
y'all like it? No, I'll be like this. You saw on Thanksgiving, you was sitting there, Mario, Jasmine, and then Maurice. I leaned back and I was looking around like,
Get that side girl. Like I did that.
I did that. Jasmine said that definitely was you thinking. It was. Because I made my plate, but I sat there and I just was looking like, before I eat, I need compliments. Before I eat, I need compliments. Because I already know the food good. but damn, I'm still fucking mixing this shit. I gotta make sure I got all the lumps out. I'm about to get that electrical spin out. I just don't like, it be fucking falling apart and shit. I don't know. The fried fish, yes. And your mac and cheese, Jasmine's mac and cheese.
Yeah, she made a mac and cheese.
Jasmine said she saw everybody get seconds, and she said, "Yeah, it really be like that when you cook food, and you know how to cook. Keyword, you know how to cook. You just want to sit back like,
on that.
so y'all like it? It's all right. I couldn't. It's not my best. It's not my best. Like, that's what I'll be like. It's not my best. It's not my best, but it's good. It's good, but
It's doable.
I usually do better. No. And then that's when they be like, oh no, that shit was the bomb. I need some more of that. I be like, I know. I don't know why we black people be so dramatic. My grandma, fuck your cousins. Excuse my language. Pressing you to get married, what? To get divorced? People think getting married don't fix shit. Getting in a relationship don't fix nothing. You gotta be good. Period. If you ain't good, ain't no point in getting no relationship. You just gonna sit up there and fuck somebody else's life up or let them fuck your life up. I swear, a lot of us don't. Let me tell you something. I know that I have toxic traits, and I know how I used to be in certain relationships. That's why now that I'm married, there's certain things that I recognize about myself, and I made a conscious solo decision, not with my husband, not with anybody else, but me and God, to change those certain things. Yes, yes. And then we had your mac and cheese on Christmas too. The second pan.
It was everything.
You going nowhere in your life and you feel alone, get a dog, get a cat.
That's what I got.
Listen, let me tell you something. Having people in your life is not gonna make you happy. Hell no, I don't compare myself to my motherfucking cousins. I don't care if they doing better than me or not. It's irrelevant. It's not. I don't care what nobody else got going on because your success doesn't compare to mine, and my success don't compare to yours. Yes, and everybody love that mac and cheese. The mac and cheese was going, but by the end of Christmas. Like I could tell y'all, I gotta do a story time, and I gotta tell people how me and Jasmine became friends. I gotta do a story time because not just Jasmine, I have Marquise, I have Jesse, I have certain people who I've met on the internet, and I've been friends with them like 11, 12, and 13 years, and I have seen them. Like Marquise live in Chicago, and he's come to see me in New York multiple times. He wanted to come see me down here. Yeah, I've met some people. I met Marquise on Facebook in 2011. We still talk to this day. Cause I ain't, you know what? Even I'm a gay guy, but I ain't always trying to fuck everybody. You feel me? I really don't be trying to fuck everybody that I meet. That's the problem. Like I met Lamar, this one right back here. I was not trying to fuck on him. First of all, I had a man. Two, the reason why I even introduced myself to Lamar is because there was these Spanish ladies at the job was like, oh, I want to know if he gay. and I said, why do you care? What does that have to do with you? And they was like, oh, I just want to know. So can you go find out? I went over there. I said, hello. Da, 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 da. And no, I don't know what I said to you, Lamar. I don't know, but I know I walked up to you. I know that for a fact because you was by that wall, underneath where that line was.
Always by the wall.
Yeah, you was and I went over to Lamar and I said, hi, da, 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 da. He told me, as soon as I heard his voice and his mannerisms, I went back to the lady that said he gay. I said he gay, y'all. They was like, yeah, because we wanted to know. Oh, you like him? I said, no. He cool, though. I said, I have a man. Y'all know that. Because my nigga worked right at the same job. He just worked on the other side. Ooh, that cabbage still got me gassy. So it did work. It is thickening up. I just got to get these little lumps out. Giving them the answer. Oh yeah, I sure did. I'm hot. I sure did give them the answer. I said, yeah, he gay. I scrolled my ass. I think I gotta go off live and go back in. I'll do that. Let me just hurry up and finish this because I need to put this banana pudding. Gotta get made tonight for tomorrow. I sure did go back and gave them the answer. And I ain't give a fuck either. What was he gonna do? Beat me up? Because I said he was gay? So what, nigga? I'm gay too. Oh, I am definitely a supportive friend to those who deserve it. To the ones who deserve it, I help those who help themselves. I don't help people who do nothing for themselves. And I say that the reason why I say that is because people who do not look for help in crisis, not even in crisis, things could be fine in their life, and they just want to be in your life because they care about you just as a person, and they just want to be in your life for no other reason other than just because of who you are. Those are the people who deserve your energy and your time and your spirit. The people who sit here and aggravate you and manipulate you and lie on you and belittle you and make you feel small. One, if you feel small about anything anybody do, that's a you problem. That's something you got to change within yourself, because confidence comes from within. And then, far as the other shit, you know somebody toxic, get away from them. Bye, get away from me. I'm quick, get away from me. You sick in the head, get away from me. I think I'm almost done with these lumps, Lamar. I think I only see one big ass lump that keep giving me a problem. I'm gonna put him to the side of the motherfucking pot and smash him up. There we go. The Laura want my daddy bad. My dad was, oh shit, you know I was supposed to call my dad. He wanted to come over. I'm gonna tell him to come over tomorrow. You think I should cook tomorrow? I was thinking about cooking on that indoor grill. That's why. I went and got 8 bags. I got 8 bags of shrimp.
Oh, we having shrimp?
Yeah, I got 8 bags.
So that means we doing shrimp pasta and shrimp alfredo.
No, we don't have. They had that earlier this week. They had. No, I was thinking about doing the hibachi. Oh, we can do that. We can do shrimp salad. But I'm really trying to stay away from pasta, Lamar. That's why I bought.
You was gonna do the squash spaghetti.
I do. I got the squash spaghetti right there. Well, I can do that for me and you, and they can have regular. I am making banana pudding right now. This is on the stove cooked banana pudding. Now, mind you, I have an electric whisk. I don't like cleaning it. That's why I didn't get it out. So, at first, I used the spoon to get those little... Okay. All right, now that just gotta sit in the what you call it, and then I just gotta break the banana up. Lord. You know, all right, Lamar. I'm gonna get off y'all.